what it's not, and I just feel like for us when we were growing up, it was just like my mom would say, "Table pe khana lag gaya, aalo khana kha lo." It was just two lines all the time, and then I'd be like, and she always had this theory that the only way to like, and still she says it, if the child is hungry, wo bhindi or tinda bhi kha lega, and if the child is not hungry, okay, chocolate's a bad example because they'll keep eating it, pata nahi kahan se unke paas itna stamina hai chocolate khane ka. But it's true, like I tried this, and I also think that food is also one thing which is not supposed to be done in isolation. It is a social thing, and at least, you know, if you're not going to be there with your child during meal times, at least make sure you're not like tucking your child away in front of an iPad or in front of the screen facing the wall and then be like, because this part keeps getting bigger, but they don't gug because they're so engrossed in like whatever is going on. But I feel like there have to be a few lines, a little bit of division, and I'm going to let the experts take over.
So I think it brings me to our next topic, which is a lot of times kids under the peer pressure. They feel that, you know, my friend has this gadget, so I also need it. They feel that it's cool. You know, if they want to be valued, if they want to be accepted with their peers, with their friends, they need to have those valuables and, you know, expensive things. Like for me, my daughter came to me, she's 11, the other one, and we got her a phone, a basic smartphone to just upload her homework and do the keep in touch. And she comes one day and she said, I want an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I said, why? Because a boy in my class is using an iPhone 13 Pro Max. So if his parents can get it from him, why can't you get it from me? So there are a lot of times when they're influenced by a lot of these peers and what they see their friends doing. They don't want to ask you, you're an influencer, you're a celebrity, you're always in the public eye. Anything, any small thing that you do out of love, any action, can be misconstrued at a lot of times. So does that restrict your choices of what you give your kids or your actions with your kids?
I mean, most definitely, like you said, you know, if you're saying I'm an influencer, I'm a celebrity, I'm an actor, producer, whatever else I do, I'm still a parent to my child. And I have to be extremely conscious. And I feel like one of the best ways, again, only parenting my own children and not anyone else's children, is to raise your child under the given circumstances with the same set of values that have trickled down to you by your parents. So for me, I was raised with a huge amount of value for money because I was raised in a 4G home where we had life and, you know, in a way that life was defined like, you know, you want to go out and play, you get a flat tire of someone else who's thrown it away, you find your own rope, you make your own swing, you swing it on your banyan tree, and that's what fun is. So yeah, I mean, I try and inculcate the same normalcy in my children as well. And I think that for me, the one thing that could take away from the way you've defined me is the fact that there could be a little less normalcy around my children because it's like, okay, yeah, you know, maybe they're, you know, more prone to being in the public eye. But that's also something that they need to understand because, you know, I still remember we were in Goa, I think about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and my daughter, we were coming out of the beach, it was sunset, we were walking towards that little patch where you go to find your car, and some people came to take a photograph with me, and they're like, she's like, Mama, why is everybody taking a selfie with you? Although I was very tired after 6 hours of sun, I did not take that time to explain, and I was like, first she goes sit in the car, put her aside, and then we had a chat about what I do. And then she's like, okay, when I grow up, I'll also be on camera, and when I walk on the beach, everyone will click a picture. But that's when the long conversation needs to be had, because that's when you need to tell your children that it's not just that. So whether you're a doctor, whether you're an engineer, whether you're an influencer, hardest job in today's day and age right now, I feel it's really, really hard. Whether you're an actor, whatever you do, the work that you have put in, the hours that you have put in, all of us, like especially as an influencer, as an actor, you've broken the mold, you believed in yourself. There is self-love from the age of 17, because if I didn't believe in myself, nobody else would. All that needs to be told that, most importantly, word for the day, you're one of a kind, and that's why you're going to go this far, or you will be able to take yourself as far as you want. It's not about that one selfie. It's what you've done over the past 20 years that has taken you to a point when you walk out on the beach, somebody wants a photograph with you. So that is the conversation you need to have with your children. And yes, that conversation lasted, if you know Goa well, all the way from Orchid to Kandalam, which is 1 hour 15 minutes.
Amazing. So Archana,